one thing we're going to do is have the next most dynamic speaker join us. Lora Condon is not only an advisory board member, a celebrity esthetician, but a fabulous resource for all things skincare. You can see awesome Facebook posts. She has lots to share. Please join me in welcoming her.
Okay, so how many of you guys are ready? I want you to say, hell yeah, if you're ready to make as much money as you've ever made before. I know that. I want to hear you say, hell yeah, if you are ready to become the best esthetician in your city. I don't care if it's Atlanta, San Diego, I don't care. All right, now I want to hear, hell yeah, how many of you are ready to get cancer? Wait, what happened? I thought we were in this together. All right, well, I guess not. But I say that because everybody wants to have the glory, but no one, wrapped up in that nice little Hallmark story, but no one wants to get the cancer. But don't worry, I did it for you. I stand up here in front of you, 90% dead. As of right now, mic drop, right? Mic drop. I would love to be able to show you today and to explain to you today how you can get through anything and everything, and it's all in your mind and in your heart. And it's not a Hallmark movie. There's a reason why they stopped those movies at the kiss or the wedding, because then that's when life gets messy, right? They don't want to tell you everything else. So you started your business or you've been in industry for a while, it's all great, and then things start to get messy. What are you going to do? And this is kind of what I want to help to inspire you to get through the messy times. So in January 2025, 3 months ago, I was diagnosed with an inoperable, aggressive, severe, large, cancerous tumor on my liver, blocking both bile ducts, and I turned yellow. And it was not really a pretty shade of yellow. It was not my shade. It was not, cancer undertones is really not for me. So they gave me 3 to 6 months to live if treatments work. So now I'm in my 3rd month. And I have a 10% chance to live with those treatments. So like I said, I'm 90% dead. I mean, So obviously you can tell I'm the kind of girl that really doesn't care what doctors say. I'm going out, living my life, doing my thing, and I am not doing any standardized treatments. I'm glad to hear the facts, because the oncologists were not really thrilled with that idea, as they tried to I'm running out the door and they're like, wait, the port, and I'm like, no, right? I got 10%, I'm taking all I got, man. And I'm from Jersey, and where's Harry? Is he still in the room? Harry will tell you, you are not going to mess around with a Jersey girl. You are not taking her down that easy. He's got some experience. So let me tell you a little bit about me. So wait, I am treating myself holistically, and this is something that you can take back into the room. I'm hoping that my cancer story can help make you a better esthetician and bring knowledge to your room that you can transfer to your clients. And I'm treating myself holistically, which is the WHOL kind, because you're not just going to zap me and poke me and punch me and this and that and say, okay, now go get better. It's kind of not how it works. My body made the cancer, so my body can unmake the cancer. It may or may not, but that's what I'm banking on. And so the same thing, how you just don't want to take, and people have peels, and like Danae always says, you can't just keep peeling the face away. Like, you have to build the skin up. And it's kind of, we're doing the same exact thing, so I am now building my body back up. I started in 1998. I just did the math for 27 years, I can't believe it. So just so some of you know, there was no such thing as microdermabrasion. It had just launched the year before. I launched with microdermabrasion. Okay, and then of course they told us it would take away all of your pigmentation and all of your wrinkles. okay? There was no such thing as lash extensions. And most places you had to do the whole entire cosmetology license in order to get your aesthetics license. And back then, there was no such thing as a salary either. It was always straight commission, and you only got about 20 to 30% commission if you were lucky. So you waited all day for that eyebrow wax to walk in to make your $7 or whatever it was. So I hustled, and I learned how to hustle. And I learned that if you want something, you have to go and get it. You can't just sit there and wait for it to come to you. And so that career led me, I wrote a book, I've been an Amazon bestseller, I've been on Dr. Oz, I've been on the New York Times. I had a video con for Dermoscope where I did like smoke cigars and did like really crazy wacky stuff. It's fun, so if you can go find those, go find them. I was also voted their favorite contributing writer. I was voted best brow shaper by InStyle magazine. And if you remember the Game of Thrones facial, ever heard of that? That was me and Cosmo. We put that together. We did videos that got tens of millions of views. The zombie facial and the grandma facial, that was all me with these magazines. And yes, he went on Entertainment Tonight. But fast forward to the last couple months, and my diagnosis made me, and this diagnosis will make you stop, and everything in your life will completely change. And you can't not change. You have to really change, and you have to look at, what's really important to me? What's not important to me? And like, unfortunately or fortunately, most of you will never have to make those life-threatening decisions about what you're gonna do next. But I am making this a blessing for myself. I am now forced to make these life-threatening decisions. You know, no one in that hospital is gonna tell you to not do chemo. Hello, they just lost millions of dollars off of me. They're never gonna tell you to treat yourself holistically. The lady looked at me like I was nuts. But my oncologist came in with the wrong client, wrong diagnosis, wrong treatment, and wanted me to trust her. Yeah, I'm from Jersey. Girl, step off. And I was in Florida at the time. I live now. They had no idea, like, who is this person? So it's gonna make you stop, and hopefully I pray that you never have that opportunity, but if you can turn any of those opportunities into blessings, I'm gonna beg you to turn these opportunities into blessings and rock it out. I've had to completely change, and one of the things that I had to do, which is what all of you are gonna have to do if you want to make more money than ever, if you want to be the best esthetician in your city, you are going to have to take massive, radical action. That's it. That's what I did. I took massive, radical action. I'm treating myself at home, but I'm not like, just sitting there. I'm having 12 to 13 juices a day. I stopped eating almost all foods altogether. I am doing 3 to 5 coffee enemas a day. It's ugly. I'm taking tons of supplements. I'm taking ivermectin and febendazole. I am still, going, when I get off the plane here tomorrow morning, I'm going to get a CAT scan. Like, I'm still doing things, but I'm doing them on my terms and doing them my way. And so you have to take massive, radical action. But the worst thing that stupid book, The Secret, ever did was make people think that they could just sit there and think about it and it will happen. Yes, you have to have positive thoughts. Yes, you have to look for the silver lining. But it's literally massive, radical action that will help you. Is that gonna fall?
No, but she got it there.
I'm scared. Well, that's okay. I'm good. You can put it down here, Mr. Moore. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, so here's a few things I'm gonna tell you what I learned. Let go of expectations. This is huge because expectations that have been unfulfilled are gonna leave you with anger, resentment, fear, maybe you won't try anything, trauma, sadness, disappointment, lack of trust. Those emotions end up somewhere in your body, and you might never even know it. You want to guess where anger goes? To the liver! To the liver. Yes, I have had a life filled with a lot of anger, resentment, and frustration. And before I don't even have the memories of some of the things. My father was an abusive alcoholic. So one day he came home, I was there, 3 years old, he picked me up, chucked me across the room, my head split open and sent me to the hospital. I'm pretty sure at 3 years old, if you know me, 3-year-old, I don't have the memory of it. I have the scar, but I have the emotional scar. And do our cells have a memory? Our cells have a memory. Every cell in my body remembers the fear, the hurt, the pain, the trauma, going to the hospital, then living with that person, who then continues to keep hitting you. So think about how that internalizes in people, and what your clients are coming to you with, and you never know, and why they might be angry, or why you're massaging them, they just start bust out crying, which I've done that with them once. But you're releasing that from them. We are healers. There's nothing more important than we do than healing. I don't care. If we are healing them, and if we can get them to that place, you're doing God's work. You really are. Here's another thing about expectations. So in the midst of all this, the other night, I was awarded and voted by the town best esthetician in the town. And they have no idea what I'm going through. The owner of the salon that I won this award for, thank you. She never told me. She never said thank you. She never said congratulations. And she, purposely, never told me that there was an awards dinner. Because she didn't win. The salon didn't win, I did. And so, nothing happened. And that was it. So, you gotta let it go. I say let go and let God, whatever it is. If you gotta go Walt Disney, and you gotta go, let it go, just let it go, right? What does it say? So go away and slam the door. That's it. Another thing is more compassion. You have to have more compassion for people, and really remember when you're new, and those late clients came, and you were still so happy that they came, because you still got a tip, you still got a sale. Nowadays people are taking pictures of that client and trashing them and saying, oh my gosh, she's late, what does she think I'm gonna do? And then posting it to social media and think you're gonna get people to come to you. You're not. It's not gonna happen. Have compassion. I've been late. I've forgotten appointments. With all the good intentions, and as the esthetician that, I would be that one that would like dock you and I would charge you this and that. And I'm not saying don't do that, but there's a time and a place for compassion for sure. Do what makes you happy. I took Brazilians, full leg wax, and airbrush tan off of my services. I'm not the best airbrush tanner. It's messy, it's annoying. I just was done with it. Full leg wax, it hurts my back. And Brazilians, do I really need to tell you why I took them off? Really? I mean, I've seen and smelled enough in my life, I'm done. Like, I only want to do what brings me joy. Seriously. Sorry. But I had enough. I'm like, why am I doing this? It's gross. I'm done. And so I just had enough. There's like that one person that was like, that was it. Like, I don't make enough. Okay, I'll go Brazilian, they're $1,000 each, thank you very much. Focus on connection, not the transaction. Someone said this before and I thought it's so brilliant. From 2016 to 2020, my heart was closed for business. My business is over, my heart wasn't, and people could feel it. I was a little snarkier, a little meaner, a little more closed. I was colder, less flexible, and my business started to go down a little bit because I was just done and I was kind of fried, to be quite honest. And that is not going to help you at all. You have to focus on the connections. When I first got diagnosed, I had clients from 10 years ago that I had not seen in years, that were some of the first people to donate. I had people that I cut out of my life because I'm like, oh, I don't like her, They were the first people to donate. And I would call them enemies. And even if they donated because they were like, oh my God, for her thing, ew, they still did it. It's still money in my bank account to help me pay for my treatments. So your competitors, there's no such thing. There is enough business to go around the world. There literally is. My biggest competitors in my town are also my closest friends. And I know I was gonna get the best treatments and they know they were gonna get the best ones. Don't even worry about the money. I'm telling you, I promise you, if you connect with people and get their heart and heal them, you will have everything. Because, you know, like, I had one girl that I used to train, and her clients would pick her up at the airport. I'm like, my parents don't pick me up at the airport. I Ubered to the airport yesterday, and they were only 20 minutes from it. You know, so like, this is like incredible things, incredible connections, and people want to help and people want to give. I would say, you know, have you ever heard that song, Live Like You're Dying? By Tim McGraw. If you haven't heard it, write it down. Live Like You're Dying, Tim McGraw, Shed a Tear, I Will Later. And I'm just living all out now. I don't care, I'm being more authentic than I ever was. I mean, I pretty much know the book. Very authentic and totally just putting it out there. I'm not being fake. And you know what else? One of the most awesome things that I've learned, that I can still get clients, get purchases, get likes, get followers, and I don't have to twerk. Yeah. You will never see this girl twerk. I will never sell out like that. I will always be authentic. You don't have to do what other people are doing or pretending to do to get likes and be cute about it. I'll never do this. You'll never see me do that. I mean, you can do it, I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, whoever did this until somebody did it on social media and now everybody feels they have to. Do you. Be the most authentic. Your clients are coming to you because they like something about you already. So open up and give it to them. I closed down and just I made such a transactional wall. Like when COVID had those plastic things, I'm like, that's been me for years already. I laughed at that wall, I thought it was funny. I'm like, I had that over my heart. And it did not help me, it didn't get me anywhere. So, really, really open yourselves up. There's this book by Louise Hay called Heal Your Body. I think it's Heal Your Body, Heal Your Mind, but Heal Your Body. It tells you where all of your emotions go and where they land in your body. And so it's a really good thing to have, a really good resource to have in your room, because it's going to help you when you have those clients, and anger is a really big one. Fear goes to our stomach. When I'm afraid, I'm like, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Give me one. So think about all these different major emotions that people go through. Anxiety, you know, like literally shoulders, when people feel like they have the world on their shoulders, everything is on them. That's usually their shoulder and neck. When I have issues around physically moving my residents, my sciatic goes. And when you have your sciatic, can you move? You ain't going anywhere. And that's my internal body saying, girl, you're not going anywhere. And like I've literally had to like call friends and be like, I cannot move. I need help. So be authentic and be you, and that's all you have to do. The only mask you ever need to wear is an anti-aging one. That's it, okay? Just open up, live your purpose, live it out loud, and just pray for me, and I will take that 10% all the way to the bank.